What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video today. Now due to the end of the NBA playoffs, sorry, to the start of the NBA playoffs in a few days, the end of the season, I decided to put all of the teams against actually put the actual playoff tree in 2K, and I'm going to simulate through this. And I'll do it a couple of times to see how 2K thinks it's going to roll out. We'll simulate the entire, actually we'll simulate maybe a game at a time. Have made a roster change. Oh, I don't care. I have to have one user team, so obviously I've chosen the Warriors. So here, obviously the top teams, the top seeded team win in every case over here. And over in here, actually Detroit upset Milwaukee for the first game. Indiana upset Boston. That's going to be a close series actually. Brooklyn had the first game against Philadelphia, and Toronto winning against Orlando. I'm just going to make quick predictions right now. I feel like, final will probably be Milwaukee, Golden State. I'm not just saying that because they're first seeds, but just because, they're the strongest teams in the competition. So I'm assuming that they're going to probably make the finals. 2K does love Toronto, so they could make it as well. But I'm thinking Golden State will make it out of the Western Conference, and it'll be between Milwaukee and Toronto. It's a pretty fair guess there. 1-1 here. Houston, Golden State are on their way to a sweep. Detroit and Indiana win game 2. Brooklyn, Philly are tied, and Toronto have gone up on a 2-0 lead as well. So we'll simulate another game real quick when we go on sim game. 3-0 here. I'm just going to simulate this round. I don't think we need to look at it. I always have CPU do that. So Houston, gentlemen sweep the Utah Jazz. They take one game, the Utah Jazz. The Warriors sweep the Clippers. Now we've got a Warriors-Houston matchup. Now down here, OKC go to 7 games against Portland, and same with San Antonio against Denver. They go to 7 games and upset the second seed. So now we've got the first seed, 4th seed, and 6th and 7th over here. Now Milwaukee gets swept by the Pistons, so Giannis is not strong enough to take, according to 2K, to take down Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. Down here, Boston and Indiana go to 7 games, Boston winning that. Philly and Brooklyn go to 5 games, and Philly takes out that, and Toronto sweep. Alrighty, we simulated this next round. Golden State go to 7 games with Houston, and they do end up beating them out. OKC and San Antonio take that and win that game, win that series 4-1. Over in the East, Boston sweep Detroit, and Philadelphia upset Toronto. So that could be a potential semi-final meeting in real life. So that would be quite interesting if that happened. And now the Western Conference Final, we've got Golden State, San Antonio, and the Eastern Conference Final, we've got Philadelphia and Boston. I'll quickly simulate through here. The Warriors just sweep San Antonio. That was pretty easy for them. Boston do have a bit of a challenge against Philadelphia, but the 4th seeded Boston Celtics do make it to the final. So I was wrong. My 2 guesses. Milwaukee got swept in the first round. Toronto got taken to 7 games in the semis. So we'll go through this. We'll simulate one game at a time. Warriors take the first game. Celtics take the second game. Warriors take the third game. It's up 3-1, and the Warriors have won the championship. So, according to 2K, at least for this first simulation, they do guess that the Warriors will have that three-peat in championships. But I'll go through it maybe 10 more times off camera. I'll keep track of what happened. I'll show you guys the actual championship winner each time, if it's going to be different. And I'll go into the second season and see what happens. Alrighty, guys, I went back through and I did the simulation 9 more times. So we had a total of 10 simulations. And the Warriors won 9 times out of the 10. So they got according to 2K, they got a 90% chance of winning the entire playoffs this year and going for that three-peat. Now, the Toronto Raptors did win the 8th simulation, I think, from memory. I didn't go through and record them all, but I did go back and I did reset them all. And Toronto did win 1 out of the 10 simulations. So that is that. It is quite interesting. The Warriors are going to, according to 2K, get that three-peat. And now throughout the next week, I will simulate each round, and I will simulate each series matchup to see what 2K thinks compared to real life. So if you guys are excited for that, please leave a thumbs up and comment what series you want to see first, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.